Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Carlos Baez. This week we have a new series called Get to Know the Staff, and our first video will be Carlos Pouver, aka our youth leader. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.
It's just for the bloopers. It's just for the bloopers.
Is it on already?
Yeah, it's content.
You can start.
All right, and here we have our youth leader, Carlos. All right, Carlos. First and foremost, introduce yourself. Talk about some basic stuff, basic background.
Hi, my name is Carlos. I'm 21 years old. I'm a college student. I am studying digital mass communications. I think. What is it? What am I studying again?
How do you not know what you're studying?
You don't know. Digital media marketing. There you go. Digital media marketing. I'm the youth leader for Cashi's Hands Youth Ministries, and yeah, I've been a Christian for 15 years of my life, and I've been the youth leader for 2 years.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, 15. It's a very long time. 16 this year, actually. 16 this year.
That's my age, dog. You about to turn 16? Like being in the church? That's crazy. I almost fell down.
Bro, why are you taking pictures of me? Let me see.
Bro, what was the next question I asked?
You just asked me random things. Just ask the first thing.
How many times have you been to camp?
Okay, move. I'll answer the question.
Wait, go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Oh, how many times have you been to camp?
4, 5. I think 5.
You're old.
I am old.
Does it get better every time?
I think the experience is different every time. Because the first ones I went for me, and then the last 2 have gone for you guys. So, the experience is different.
But do you enjoy going with us?
No, it's very stressful, actually. I'm very tired after camp. It's my vacation, but I'm still very tired. I enjoy it. I enjoy everything. I just sometimes come more tired after camp than before camp, or whatever. If that makes sense, right?
All right. So for the viewers that don't know what camp is, give a little background for that.
Oh, camp is a event that happens once a year during the summer. We go to Lakeland, and as a district, it's a big section, FMD, Section 1, North. What's up? We go and we have like a giant 4-day church event and 4 days of service and things, and it's very great, and you have a lot of encounters with the Lord, and if you go with people, you spend a lot of great time with your friends. I say if you go with people, because for those 5 or 6 years that I've gone to camp, I've always either gone by myself or with like another person. It's never been a group of people.
Who's that other person?
Anthony's the other person. He's over there.
Yeah, another youth member.
3 years ago, it was me and Anthony in a room just by ourselves, and I told Anthony, "Yo, it's sad that it's just me and you. We need to do something about this." And thank God that next year we brought like 15 people. So we weren't really alone. This year we brought like 16 or something.
Yeah.
So we grew. It's a lot of fun. It's great. Yeah.
We name our people.
What Jeffrey said.
Talk a little bit more about your walk in Christianity and a little bit more background about that.
So yeah, like I said, I've been a Christian for 15 years, and I can divide those 15 years in 2 parts, right? The first part, which is from like 5 to 12, 10, 11, 12, around that area, was I would come to the church because my parents, my mom in particular, wanted me to come. That doesn't mean I didn't like the church, or I didn't like coming and I didn't enjoy it. It's just I didn't come from like my own self. I came just because my mom made me come, right? And then from like 12 afterwards till now currently, I'm coming to the church because I like to come, and it's something that I enjoy, and it's just part of my life to this point that I can't, I don't really know what to do without it. Yeah, because of, at this point where I am in my life right now, it's a motorcycle. At this point in my life right now, I've done a lot of things. I actually did a Bible Institute for 4 years. I went to a private Christian school that did a lot of church things. And yeah, I've been very adept and very empapado in Christ for my last few years. Because I'm the youth pastor, apparently. I don't like that word. Next question.
Right. Carlos, there's so many things that you don't like apparently. So what are some of those things that you don't like?
I don't like mainstream rap. So like mumble rap. So like Lil Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert.
Yeah, we lost viewers.
I don't like Lil Baby.
We lost viewers.
Big Baby. I don't like.
Big Baby. That's not even a rapper.
I don't like.
That's not even a rapper.
I don't like reggaeton. Like mainstream reggaeton, or I don't like reggaeton at all.
What about the bachata, man?
I don't like bachata either. My problem with bachata and like the Spanish music, we're going into a Spanish music right now, is that everybody sounds the same. Like, not even kidding. We were on the car with it was in the car with the guys, and they were putting like random songs on the radio. They were trying to make me guess the song. I would always guess it's either J Balvin, Bad Bunny, or Maluma. It was never them, but they all sound the same. So I get confused. So music, I don't like rap. I don't like bachata. I don't like.
That's literally all our viewers right now.
That's literally all our viewers right now. What else don't I like? I don't like
Visco. Those Visco girls.
I don't like Visco teens. I love Visco teens. I'm a Visco teen. Is your mama? Wanna bet? Is recording? Alright. Yeah. Next question.
What would you say was the hardest thing walking into Christianity, like like with Christ and stuff? What would you say is the hardest thing?
Like my current right now. Current?
In general, like in general, yeah.
I think it's the balance between your church life and your non-church life, right?
Yeah.
Just like, because you don't really, it's two different worlds, right? You have to act, sadly, you have to act one way around church people and another way around your friends, because, if you act with your friends like you act with your church people are gonna look at you stupid. And if you act like your church, like the church people with your non-church friends, they're gonna think something's weird. And it's this big balance of both worlds, right? Perfectly in an ideal world, you can balance both and everything's fine. But it's that difficulty. That's for me. It's not really a difficulty for me, but I can see that in a lot of people, where it's hard for them to live that Christian life in the secular world.
Was that
Have you learned how to balance it though?
I've had the luxury that I don't really need to, because a lot of my friends are Christian people. They're, and then my non-Christian friends are respectful and they understand that I'm Christian. So a lot of things that they do, I can't do, and they're like, all right, that's fine, Carlos.
All right. Any of you guys got a question? No. All right. So tell us some things about what you do like, since you already said your dislikes.
What I do like, I like, huh?
We lost viewers.
We lost viewers. I like food, like a lot of food, like a wide range. I said I was a hipster.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah,
Is that what I like saying?
Yeah.
I'm a hipster.
Oh yeah,
basically.
talk about the two different your views on the
Okay,
hipsters.
so there's two different types of hipsters.
Yeah.
There's the mainstream hipster that goes to Urban Outfitters and picks up the first thing they see. And then there's the other hipster that goes to Ross and Walmart and tries to find the best thing and doesn't find anything because, Walmart doesn't have anything good, for the most part. The food, yes. And, I see myself in the second camp more. I'm not very mainstream. I'm very, fashion sense-wise, I'm very different. I don't try to fall into the norms. And that's not really like on purpose. It's more like subconsciously.
Right.
Till I was forced to. Now I'm trying to dress more in the middle of the line, not so, edgy. And then in my interest in itself, I am, not like my kids actually. They all listen to rap and video games, and I really don't play as much.
You don't play as much.
I'm the story-based video games. Y'all play Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Call of Duty has a good story. Like not after Black Ops 3 though.
Yeah,
If
it's
you
based
say
on
so.
a true story.
Based on a true story.
If you say so.
The Mason's number. I mean,
I read a lot. I like video games. I like reading. I like video games. Yeah. I like reading. I read the Harry Potter series, like all 7 books in a month.
I lost some more viewers.
He lost some more viewers. No, I read the Harry Potter series like in a month, like all 7 books. It was exhausting. I didn't want to read. I haven't read a book after that because I was so tired of it. But yeah, no, I like reading. I like writing. I'm a published author. In my school magazine, I have a poem that's published.
What's it called?
It's called The Great Colossus, or The Lies, The New Colossus. There you go. It's on the MDC Axis magazine. Yeah, proud of this. Is your mama? Wanna bet? Is recording? Alright. Yeah, next question.
What do you hate most about your church?
I actually don't want to answer this question. I'm gonna do it, but I don't want to. I think uh it, okay, to stay face to everybody, I'm gonna reflect on myself, right? So this is one thing I do, right? It's basically we or as like a leadership or we get comfortable, yeah, we get comfortable, right? So we have people and then whatever, we just stay there for a very long time, and thank God it's gotten better now where we try to move and we try to do things so we're not comfortable, but that's been an actual very difficult a thing that the church has had to break. Like when Anthony does his interview, I'll probably ask him this. But for the longest time, it was only like one or two young people in the church. It was at one point where I was literally the only young person in the youth group for like 3 4 years. So I would literally come and I'd be with the adults because there was nothing for me to do. I'd literally just be there. Again, thankfully things have changed for the better, and things are getting better, and everybody is adapting and everybody's growing and everybody's pushing themselves to be better. Is that the politically correct answer?
Yeah,
should actually
let's
ask
go with
this
that. Let's go with that.
Even though I haven't been.
What is your stance? Oh, you're gonna say something. All right. What is your stance on the church in general? Like not just your church, but like church in
Churches in general, I think we need all step, like collectively as a group, we need to all step up because if we don't step up, we gonna fail a lot of the current generation and the next generation, because the world has a lot to offer, and if we don't fight what the world is offering, we're gonna lose a lot of the kids, you know. And again, I say this, and the people, if you're not a church goer, you're watching this. I don't know why you're watching this. I don't know how you're watching this, but thank you. But you're gonna be asking yourself, like, oh, church is boring and all of this, and it's really not. It's really a place that you as a people have to make fun. And if you make it boring, of course, it's gonna be boring. And I think that's one of the fights that church people or the church is having. It's making a church that is good and good for your soul, but that's also fun and entertaining, that it's a place that you want to go to.
Okay. What do you think about the next generation?
I think y'all have some like very drastic things y'all need to change in your lives. And this is like for a whole different video, so yeah. One of the main things y'all need to understand is that you just need to communicate with each other and with like the elder people in your life that actually care about you. Because if you don't, a lot of the problems you have are just going to keep continuing on going. And if you do, a lot of the problems you have are going to be resolved. 99.999% of your problems are resolved by talking to your friends that you care about or adults that care about you. Communication is key.
Why do you see yourself becoming a pastor?
Yo, the shade. Yo, the question. I don't actually see myself becoming a pastor.
But you've said you wanted to be a pastor.
Okay, I've never said I wanted to be a pastor.
Never mind, then I got that wrong.
No, it's fine. I've never said I wanted to be a pastor. You asked the question because I've told you, I've called, or people call me, or I have the calling for a pastorship. I don't want to do it because it's a lot of work. And I don't want to do it because I don't like it. It's a lot of work. And pastors are demanded a lot of things. And they are, they have to go the extra mile for people and all these things. And it's a very exhausting job. And I see that from our pastor, who is constantly tired. And she loves what she does, and I know she's full-heartedly into what she does, and she doesn't regret a day of it. But I know she's tired, and it's that prospect that makes me scared. Obviously, I believe that when the time comes, and if it's the right time, and it's actually the ministry God has for me, I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna enjoy it, and I'm gonna love it, and I know God's gonna use me if He wants, right? But it's that whole prospect that I know it's a difficult job.
What is your purpose? Let me set up now. Okay.
In life?
No, okay.
Yeah, in life. What is your purpose in life?
I don't know. I
Oh,
wish
yeah,
I knew.
That was just a joke.
No, it's fine. I'll go with the question. I don't really know my purpose in life. I know my purpose in the church is to get you guys to go to heaven, or to get you guys to be good with God.
But you never found that purpose in life.
That sounds sad, but it's not like I have small goals, not like a long-term purpose. Like get this done, do this, do that.
How many goals have you achieved?
A few. I mean,
And what are those goals?
I've done Bible Institute. Church, you guys, like the youth group is a big thing. I preach a lot more often than I used to. Like personal self-confidence was a thing. getting through my dad, stuff like that. Yeah. College.
Oh, have you ever thought about quitting being a youth pastor?
I think,
Be truthfully.
truthfully speaking, and if the camera would have zoomed into me, it would have burned the perfect situation. Zoom in, zoom in right now. In reality, I'm gonna fall. In reality, I'm pretty sure that 99% of the youth leaders think about quitting every single day, because it's not an easy job. It's very exhausting to be a youth leader, because you're giving your all to these kids, right? And sometimes you feel like they're ungrateful and they feel like they're not telling you thank you. But you need to, you see that they do it in a different way, right? And it's exhausting. Have I thought about it? Constantly. Do I do it? No, because I know that I have a lot to give to the kids, and I have a lot to give. And I think that if you're a youth leader and you see this, you can resonate, or you can see yourself in what I'm saying, because you don't give up, because you love the kids that you work with. Even though it's exhausting, and even though you want to kill half of them half the time, you still love them deeply, and you still want the best for them.
What do you think about Tupac?
Shakur?
Let me stop.
Shakur? What do I think about Tupac Shakur? I don't know. I respect him. I think his rap game's alright. I don't like his music, but that's not because he's a bad musician. I just don't like the music.
Name your 3 top favorite
Musicians?
singers. Yeah, musicians.
Emo.
They're not emo. It's difficult because I don't have one specific musician that I like. This comes time to time, right? Kendrick, I really like Kendrick, and that sounds like a weird thing. I like him because he's got good lyrics.
Okay.
Right? Oh, actually, I do have one artist that I know for sure that is one of my favorite. It's John Bellion. Whenever the kids I'm driving around in the car, I always play like 3 or 4 songs that are exactly the same, right? And it's because I love it. I love him. I love him as an artist. He is a Christian artist that does secular music. He's a believer. He believes in God, whatever, but he does music for the world, or in the world, but his messages and a lot of the lyrics they've touched my heart, and they're things that I live by to an extent, right? Yeah.
Okay, so wait. Okay, okay, back to Tupac. Have you actually listened to his lyrics?
Yeah, but I that's the same thing. I'm telling you, I understand he's a good artist, and I can see why he's a good artist, and I know he's a good artist. It's just the music's not my favorite type of music. That's literally it.
Did you know when did you know when God told you that you were ready to become a youth pastor? When
I
did you
actually doubt that still.
You still doubt it?
I doubt it.
Why is that?
Yes, zoom in for the quality. It's the whole concept. You as a human never see yourself good enough, but then you need to realize God is the one that's putting you in the situation, right? I don't see myself as adequate for the youth group. Basically saying I'm not good enough, but I know God put me in the position for a reason, and whatever it is, God's gonna do whatever He needs to do. But it's that balance. To actually give you an answer, I started being a youth leader serious 2 years ago when I started the youth group, or when it started picking up, right? Because before I was I was a youth leader on paper solely because I was the only one, not because there was anybody else, right? And when I started taking serious is when things started to happen, right? So to give you that answer 2 years ago.
About memes.
Memes? There's a meme hierarchy, right? I think memes are gonna be studied like 20 years from now. I think when you go open your history book, you see the political cartoons, right? I think memes are gonna be the next political cartoons. They're gonna be studied as an art form and as a form of communication, because that's basically what it is. Not gonna lie, in one of my classes in college, they were talking about how memes are actually a form of news for a lot of people, that they learn news through memes. And it's actually a personal thing. There's a lot of cultural things that aren't part of my core culture. So rap culture, I know a lot of things of rap culture because of memes, not because I listen to the rap music or I know the rap things, right? And it's not even just that. It's a lot of different things, right? And I find memes interesting because there's probably memes in every single field of interest, right? You can go and you can see memes about FIFA. or memes about rappers, or memes about scary things and depressing things and like shocking things, or memes about video games and memes about the church, Christian memes. Memes are this all-encompassing thing, and they basically become like a second language or the language of the internet.
Okay, wait, I had a question, but I don't know if it's really a question. What do you think about the government?
Are we gonna get political? Okay, we're gonna get political.
No, but like government secrets, like things that
Yeah, like
that's
conspiracy
happened.
theories.
Like I said, like 9/11, like it was actually true or was it not?
I don't want to say this joke. No. If you're asking, do I think the government has secrets? Yes.
Do you think Area 51 is real?
We're gonna raid. You're gonna raid from Area 51. I'm not gonna take you. I'm not gonna go personally. I want to see what happens. I know they're gonna get shot down because the government doesn't really care, and it's not. I don't blame them because they told them don't go, and people are gonna be stubborn and still go. But yeah.
That's
let's
the
get
youth
aliens.
nowadays, bro.
Huh?
That's the youth nowadays.
Let's get the aliens.
Okay,
Let's go find Minecraft too.
do you think this generation is like, I guess, messed up because the parents, or just because
But I think that question is non-valid because every generation is messed up technically in their own way. So like our parents, I bet their parents told them, yo, the world's going to hell, or the end of the world is coming because this and this and this reason. And I bet their parents told them the same thing, and it's always been like that because when generations happen, a lot of the norms and a lot of the things become different, and a lot of values get changed, right? Or your parents might not have the same values as you have. You might have them, but it's this whole thing where I don't really feel like it's a generation. So you can look and you can find reasons, but it's never going to be that specific reason why, right?
Okay, so when they say our generation is messed up, it's not technically messed up.
Technically it is, but that doesn't. You're not. You guys or us, I guess, if I fit into your category, are not exclusively to that. Every generation has its problems. Like none of them are perfect.
Now my question: the upcoming generation, do you think they need help or no?
I think all the generations need help, right? Some more than others, yes, but I think all of them need help, like emotionally and like from God, drastically. I think it's just that.
What do you think about Billie Eilish?
I liked her when Ocean Eyes was a thing. Anything after Ocean Eyes, I really didn't like. I like Bellyache, and that's it. I don't like modern Billie Eilish. I feel so again back to this whole hipster thing that I have going on for some reason. I don't like things once they go mainstream, especially artists, unless I liked you a lot before you became mainstream, right? Billie's one of those situations where I didn't like her when she went mainstream.
What's your opinion on Michael Jackson?
I don't like his music. Not that it's bad, I just don't like it. Or better said, I'm indifferent towards it, right? If I'm not gonna listen to Michael Jackson, but if I'm in a car and someone's listening to Michael Jackson, I'm not gonna protest. I'm gonna sing along to it, but shouldn't be there.
Pretty snaky, but okay.
Pretty snaky, but okay. That's not the way.
What's some random stuff? Do you like vegetables?
Yes,
How many
What type?
vegetables?
No.
most of them, honestly.
So you eat about like anything.
I'm a texture person. If the texture is weird, I probably don't like it. So I don't like eggs with tomatoes, but I can eat eggs and tomatoes.
What do you think about soggy cereal?
I don't mind it.
How do you feel about putting cereal in like?
Oh,
the whole
you
process?
definitely put cereal first and then the milk.
Oh,
The only time you put milk before the cereal is if you're getting a second bowl.
exactly.
That's it.
Nah, sometimes I accidentally drink the milk. I drink
Oh,
the
yeah,
milk.
I was thinking that too. 'Cause
I drink the milk too. I'm a person that does drink the milk.
Don't
If
people,
we get
don't
into
most
that
of people
topic.
like it's milk first and then cereal?
No, that's dumb. They don't know what they're talking about.
Okay, yeah. No,
Because
no,
okay,
I'm saying
if you
milk,
put
I
milk
cereal
first and then the cereal, it gets soggy.
Yeah.
So soggy cereal is only bad if it's the first thing you bite into. It's okay if you're eating and then you get soggy cereal. So it's crunchy then soggy. That's fine. But if you start off with soggy cereal, that's just like a bad morning.
That's not the way.
That's not the wave.
If I
It's
eat
not
frosted
the wave.
flakes, I know it's thin, so it gets like quickly soggy.
Yeah.
So that's why I put the cereal first and then the protein.
I don't know. How do you feel about McDonald's fries?
The best fries.
I'm not a McDonald's kid. I'm a Burger King kid. I like Burger King more, definitely. I think fries, Checkers has superior fries just because I'm fat and I like the
Deep fry.
greasiness.
Deep fries.
The deep fried.
That's my dude.
But then in the healthy option, I like Wendy's. Wendy's fries are alright.
Okay.
Wedges.
Who has better fries at a McDonald's?
Oh, lies. Chick-fil-A has the best fries.
Wedges.
The potato fries, the hashtag fries, whatever they're called.
Hash brown.
No, the ones that are like hashtags.
Yeah, exactly. But they look like
Waffle fries. Waffle fries. I
fries.
love waffle fries. Hashtag fries.
I said-
Hashtag fries.
What I say?
Okay. Okay. So who has better fries? Popeyes or one of these?
Popeyes.
Yeah.
You mean better biscuits?
No. Fries.
Popeyes has the best biscuits.
No. Popeye has the best fries.
Nah,
Cajun
dude.
fries? I don't know because they to me
I
they
like
taste the
Checkers,
same.
bro. Checkers fries are good.
Checkers and Popeyes is like.
But I don't go when I go to Popeyes. I don't get fries. I get biscuits because
They
I
have
love
like
the
the little
biscuits.
like.
All right.
Like Checkers.
Who has the best biscuits? Popeyes or KFC?
I love Popeyes biscuits. I love them.
Yeah, Popeyes.
KFC has some good biscuits. They're good. I just prefer Popeyes.
Okay, but
Right.
this
Would you ever go to Church Chicken?
No.
All right.
Okay, wait. Y'all boys ever tried the dessert biscuits? The dessert biscuits?
The Cinnabons ones?
Yeah.
They're literally just biscuits with honey on top.
Yeah.
Those are good.
They're alright.
They're good.
They're all right.
I don't know. I can
can
eat
eat
a
a whole
biscuit without
box.
honey.
Oh, you're a honey and biscuit dude?
Yeah.
No, I'm just straight biscuit.
For real?
Biscuits is dry.
Oh, nah, that's too
Like,
dry.
I
Nah,
put straight
cuz.
biscuit
Who
in.
puts honey on a biscuit? I put jelly on it.
Southern people. Oh, that's another.
Yeah,
thing.
You don't. I put
jelly.
jelly
I
or
don't. I
jelly,
just eat
jelly
my
or honey.
biscuits
It
dry.
goes the same way.
But
I just eat my biscuits dry.
honey
Oh, I
is way
can't
better.
do that.
Oh,
Because like,
you a
because like if you
different
chew on it
type
like
of
the
breed,
jelly,
huh?
you
You're a
chew on
whole
the jelly,
different
and then
breed.
you also chew on the biscuit.
Cut.
Oh, okay. If you chew on the jelly, then you also chew on the biscuit. So it's like, which one are you tasting really?
I'm saying you'll mostly just taste the jelly more
It's the sweet and
than the honey.
The sweet and saltiness of both of them. You jam in the biscuit.
Like the biscuit's is dry, and then like you also chew on the jelly. So it's like you're tasting the jelly, just jelly, and you're tasting the biscuit.
Alright.
Nuggets? What kind of nugget man are you?
Okay, ask the question.
Oh, all right. What kind of nugget man are you?
So there's two types of nuggets, right? There's two types of nuggets. There's the bang for your buck. So Burger King. Burger King, if I'm right, has 10 nuggets for $1. If you want to pig the hell out, go with $10 to Burger King. That's 100 nuggets. Just die eating nuggets. All right. If you want taste, go to McDonald's. You're gonna pay more money, but it's worth it, right? So it's quantity over quality. The Burger King nuggets. They're all right. They're not the best.
Look, quantity over quality.
But McDonald's has some better nuggets. Wendy's has some good nuggets too. The spicy kind is alright too. The spicy kind is the better kind.
Yeah.
But Wendy's has some good nuggets. And then Checkers, don't buy Checker nuggets because they're not really nuggets. They're just chicken bites. They don't count. And Chick-fil-A is really a chicken place, so you can't go wrong with their nuggets.
Yeah.
What do you think about pancakes?
We're just asking.
What type? What
We're
type?
just
What,
asking food questions.
what type of flavor? What type of flavor pancakes?
Pancakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The home variety are the better kind.
Homemade.
Homemade pancakes are the best.
But what would you add to your pancakes?
Just plain pancakes.
Just plain, no
Just
like no
syrup.
berries, no like that.
Just
Chocolate chip, none of
Oh
that.
no, the sweetness is
Yeah, chocolate
overpowering. You already have enough sweetness in the pancake itself, so the sweetness is
Chocolate chip,
overpowering.
I wanna
Dog.
add
Every time I go to
pancakes.
IHOP, I get the blueberry syrup. I get the blueberry syrup every time.
Nah, man. You can't, bro. You can't go wrong with chocolate chip pancakes.
They're
I'm
good,
not saying
but
no.
they're
I'm just saying literally, it's the sweet and the salty. The sweetness is too much.
And after a while, I don't like them
Salty.
because they're like
Sweet and salty, I wish.
Oh, that means something.
Okay.
Okay.
Some non-food questions, please.
What do you think about flying cars?
Are they gonna come or no?
Yes, but not in our lifetime.
Yes, they are. They're already made. Have you not seen them?
You know how expensive they are? Do you have the money for that?
Okay, I'm saying.
It's not gonna happen, no, because here's the thing. They're gonna invest in one for novelty, and then they're not gonna make more because there's no market for them. They're gonna be too expensive. You're gonna have luxury cars. Only the rich people are gonna have them, but they're never gonna even use them. That's one. Two, we don't have the infrastructure for flying cars. They're gonna literally cause so many accidents when you start having flying cars and driving cars.
Okay, what do you think about, like, I don't know how to explain it, but like a second floor, like cars are gonna be like flying cars.
They already have two for cars.
No, like not flying. I'm talking about like a second land at the top of Earth. Like, how do you explain it? Like, you seen like Sherlock Holmes? How there's like flying cars?
Oh,
And
But
there's
there's-
like roads at the top.
You're talking about like another road.
So
on
like
top.
this is the road,
And then it will
And then
be
the cars, the airplanes just are here. The flying cars are here.
It's like there's the bottom, and then there's like places for like flying cars.
Yeah, no, I think it's just gonna cause accidents. That's gonna be horrible accidents. Cause drivers are drivers, bro. You live in Miami. You wanna see that happen? If flying cars happen in Miami, here's what's gonna happen. Car accidents gonna happen. The two flying cars are gonna hit each other. They're gonna land down. They're gonna hit the cars that are on the floor. Chaos right there. That's like 3 people dead. And then everybody's gonna be dumb and they're gonna start stopping to look at what the hell happened.
No,
So
but
then traffic's gonna block up. It's gonna be some legendary traffic.
What if they
Wait till that happens on I-95. You're never gonna get home.
What about the car
You're
explodes?
never gonna get home.
But like, what-
yes, and then if the car explodes, that's a bunch of more people dead. That thing's gonna fly. That's a bunch of flying cars and no more cars.
But what if they go like a specific?
It's
like,
not.
road
Look, it's not
where
gonna
they fly
happen.
over?
See, that's what
We
we
don't.
have a Tesla.
We America does not have the infrastructure right now to maintain the roads we have currently. What makes you think? What makes you think we're gonna have the infrastructure for flying cars?
Area 51.
Even if we raid Area 51, it doesn't really matter.
Could we sue Area 51?
How would you swear with
Next question.
Oh, I got one. What type of shoe person are you?
Vans.
Come help me with my foot.
Look at him flex. On flex.
So you're a Vans person
I'm not.
all the way?
I'm not a sneakerhead. I don't like fancy sneakers. I think the more you spend on a shoe, the stupider you are, or the dumber you are.
That
I
happened.
don't want to say stupid. The dumber you are. So people that spend $150 on a pair of shoes, I have to have a real conversation with you and ask you, why are you managing your money incorrectly, right? The only shoes that I think are worth spending
Vans.
stupid amount of money are Fear Gods. Those look tight, and that's it.
Chocolates?
That's it. I like it. I like the plasticky.
What do you think about like the Gucci shoes?
They're dumb. I don't like Gucci as a brand. I
Louis
feel like
Vuitton?
it's too expensive for no reason.
Louis Vuitton?
I don't like Louis either.
do you
I don't like any high fashion because it's expensive for no
What do you
reason.
think about Balenciagas?
They look like nurse shoes.
This thing on everything. That's
Good. It's on.
They'll be like, what this dude?
Huh?
What do you would you ever like wear boots or stuff like that?
Huh, I like Tim's.
Like Tim's?
My friends are trying to get me some Chelsea boots to try to wear. Again, like leaning into the hipster culture, but I wear the church. And they're not these whatever these shoes are called. The ones you wear to church, they're not those, but they're dress shoes basically. Those are also the type of shoes that
Oh,
I
I got those.
Or like
These dress
the
shoes.
open-
Okay.
Alright, what's your favorite movie?
My favorite movie
Of all time.
of all time. Oh God,
Emoji movie.
hard pass.
No.
Shrek 2.
No. What movie have I seen multiple times that I love seeing?
My precious.
Yo, when they ask you, like, I saw this meme where it's like, when they ask you, like, what's your favorite movie, every movie you've seen, you just forget about.
No, because I know.
Right.
Okay, so sleeper hit. I love Ender's Game from the book series. I love Shrek 2. Hunger Games is decent. The Harry Potter movies are alright. Prisoner of Azkaban being the best.
I mean, the Lord of the Rings.
The Marvel movies are obviously great. I loved Black Panther. Yeah, Wakanda Forever. I love Black Panther. I think and Infinity War is the better movie, like in general, and then Endgame is the better
Right.
like ending to a thing, right? So they're both good movies. I don't have a favorite movie.
But,
I like a lot of movies.
you know that.
So you don't have one specific.
Oh God! I'm actually not gonna say what I was gonna say. I was gonna say I love The Shape of Water, but then if you see The Shape of Water, you're gonna know why it's
That's not-
very weird movie.
Wait,
The Shape of Water?
that's the one that you tried putting me on?
No,
Isn't it like like a weird, like a monster?
it's a monster. It's just shit. It's okay.
Godzilla.
It's Guillermo del Toro, so God bless that man. First Hispanic, I think, one of the first Hispanic directors to win a Oscar.
Oh, I thought it was my shit.
It's basically this fish dude. Have you guys ever seen Hellboy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you know the fish dude from Hellboy?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
one of those. They get caught, they get tested, they're trying to send them to the moon or whatever. They get tested, this death lady falls in love with.
Think about like the government secrets and like
We already had this question.
no, but like I was gonna ask you.
I don't want to answer this question. I don't feel correct answering this question. I'm gonna get shot.
I'm like, shut
No,
up.
you're not.
CIA is listening, bro.
Freedom of speech.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
right.
you're gonna find like
CIA gonna find me, they gonna kill me.
Okay,
Go pew pew.
But like the secrets, like that they have hidden of like things that should be out to cure people, like cancer and all that stuff. Do you think they'll ever take
yeah.
it out?
So yeah, like I've heard some like stuff like that too. Like apparently the government has a cure for cancer and stuff.
Yeah.
They don't want to.
And then that guy that invented the car that runs in water and all that
So you
stuff.
answer
Okay,
your own
I'm gonna
question.
ask you another question. If they do have that, what does it matter? It's not like you're gonna find it and make it free. That's a ridiculous question to ask.
Car that run in water.
No, the whole everything, like the government secret things. They have them definitely. I but 100% sure the government has secrets. It's just you're not gonna have. Like, what's the point of even trying to look for them? Because they can't kill you before you even get close to it.
Mr.
Exactly.
Beast.
But they have the. they
Okay,
have
yeah,
the
but what about it? There's nothing. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. People are done.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. It's not gonna get released ever.
Yes, it will.
That's what keeps them safe.
That's why we
But,
get
like,
depressions.
the government.
All right, next question.
Uh,
Do you know what you're gonna be in the future? Like, what job you're gonna have?
Hopefully, it's something that lets me do ministry work together. So, like, in the perfect world, whenever people ask me, I always say I want to be the next Wendy's Twitter person. So, get paid to spit roast just to roast everybody on the internet. You know, that's my ideal perfect job. If not, it's just I also the other thing I say I just want to get paid to talk crap like the whole day, and that's what I'm looking for. I just want that outlet where I can express myself and just talk and get paid for it. Yeah.
Are you gonna make a podcast?
Yes, eventually.
Are you gonna make
By
it to the
making one.
news?
What do you mean?
I'm making a podcast.
Coming soon.
Huh?
Coming soon.
Coming
to
soon.
theater near you.
So you're gonna have
Coming
all of us-
soon, TM. So it's
Are
gonna
you gonna have
happen.
all of us in your podcast?